Used to May was like my favorite month.
Right.
It was because it's the discretionary month for your players. In truth, they need to get away from us, and we get away from them. And for a head coach, it was pretty nice because you can't go on the road recruiting,
Right.
and your staff's on the road recruiting. So, you go in and do a few things, but it's a time really where you can schedule some stuff and breathe and relax. But now the recruiting just never stops. We got official visits this weekend, and then the 31st. But still, May is a time where you can recharge a little bit. I took Jill for a Mother's Day long weekend in the mountains last weekend, but you still feel like you have to stay on top of recruiting, even though, you wish that it's just everything's so expedited now. And so we used to didn't do all these early visits, and May was a really good month, but it's still a good month. But I play golf, I fish a little bit. I haven't yet, I would like to, but most of today I go in the office and did some calendar work and had recruiting calls for an hour and a half and played around the golf, and now at the Jimmy Rane Foundation.
And maybe it's the woman in me, but I kind of want to give you an opportunity to kind of brag on your wife and
Yes.
your three
I
daughters.
need to.
Your three daughters. And correct me if I'm wrong. Two of the three of the daughters have children of
That's
their
right,
own.
2 grandbabies.
And so, what was Mother's Day like for you guys? And
So obviously I called my mother, but I took Jill away to one of our favorite places is outside in the Blue Ridge Mountains, a little cottage up there that we love. And we hung out there, and we went to Lynchburg and hung out with some friends on Thursday, Friday, and then I took her to the mountains for Saturday, Sunday, and we came back Monday morning, and just to hopefully show her how much I appreciate her and the role she plays in everything that I do, and the role she played in our 2 daughters who are now mothers, and they've witnessed a great mother. And so I think mothers are the backbone of our families, and Jill's been just a rock star in that.
And just you talked about how you don't really get the break that you maybe used to. How do you personally set those boundaries for yourself?
Oh boy, that's a tough one. I think I do about as good of a job as anyone, but I still think we run a crazy schedule that's probably not healthy.
Right.
That's probably not the best. I really believe the amount of chaos and lack of peace that we experience as people, whether you're in your job or my job, I really believe it's in direct proportion to our busyness. And I can get really busy thinking if I don't do this with these recruits today, then it's not going to get done, and all of a sudden my day's gone, and I really hadn't had time to just rest, focus, relax, and focus on. And if you don't do it in the month of May, and maybe the month of July and the month of February, it will not get done. You're not going to rest any other months. You're not going to make your wife and kids. You're not going to make them a priority those other months. I know that sounds terrible. It's not that you don't make them feel important. It's just you don't have enough hours. And we're taking a whole family trip at the end of June. Grandbabies, daughters, their husbands, and we're going to the Bahamas. And I've never done that before. Not a big Bahamas guy, but that's where my daughters, they came and said, "Dad, this is what we want to do." And I said, yes, we'll do it. So you've got to make time for it, and certainly you better make it intentional or it won't happen.